I'm sort of happy to announce that today's the end of Twitch. Twitch, everyone's favorite platform.
What you looking at, babe? Alright, let's do that again. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good whatever time it is for you. Good day. So, very late stream. Sorry, I was just chilling for most of the day. And as you were probably trying to figure out what I was saying by reading my lips this entire time while I was talking, my memory card is messed up. Remember how yesterday's stream, I told you guys like we're probably just gonna end the entire N64 version of the game playthrough because the card kind of doesn't work. I saved it, turned off the console, turned the back on just to prove it, but then it worked, giving us hope that I could actually continue playing this game until I turned it on today for the stream, and that happened. Can I reconnect? And if I try to restore, it wipes the card. And as I was showing you, this cost me over 30 bucks. 1 megabyte. Like I was going to say it's a cheap card, but 30 bucks for a memory card made by Intel Gaming, made in China. That's what I paid for. And I am not going to restart this game again. Like it seems to work fine as long as the system stays on. And I don't know why it would stop working when I power it off for a certain amount of time. Because the last time, it seemed fine. Like last night when I just turned it off and on again. In fact, let me just turn it off and then turn it back on again. Let's see how that goes. Nope. So, as I said, I am not starting this game all over again. Instead, as the title suggests, we're going to do a reaction. I looked up some playthroughs, some walkthroughs, and links down in the description. Okay, I'm giving credit to the creator, and we're just going to watch from the point that we left off yesterday to the end. And I thought we still had a lot of the game left. I looked up 2 playthroughs, one of Reinhardt, one of Carrie. We were halfway through the game. I mean, halfway if you know what you're doing, and if you're not terrible at it as I am. So let's just go ahead and watch the Let's Play. Let me get this going. Alright, you can see this fine? This is right after that boss fight. Wait, do I have chat on this one? Yeah, I do. Alright, yeah, we were able to get past this part. It's just a little bit ahead where things get kind of weird. Is my camera good up here? Should I move it around? I don't know. Yep, this is poison. Okay, I would have... Oh, thank goodness, like, the guy actually watermarked his video, so there's his name. Again, the link is in the description. I wouldn't trust those things. I could never jump straight in this game. I wonder if they're playing it off an emulator on the computer and using like a modern. Because I don't think this game is supported anywhere else. I just noticed they have hit point bars from the bottom. Wait, is this the Legacy of Darkness game? Which is like slightly upgraded with more features? I don't think it's so much feature. I mean, it says Castlevania 64. Harry Fernandez. And with the walkthrough, like when I looked it up for Reinhardt, this level is completely different. So it seems that depending on the character you play as, you get completely different levels at some point in the game. So you do get some replay value, not just with different characters with different play styles, but different levels. And of course, like we tried doing this once, but then I gave up on this path. It'd be nice to see like what did we miss out. Right, I wonder if the moon part's gonna be a problem. Oh wait, was it? Is this a test? Okay, so is this path just to get a moon part and some meat? See, I was thinking it might have been like a short. Like originally, like I didn't know Reinhardt gets a different path than Carry, so I thought that might have been like a shortcut only Carry could do, and there might be some areas that only Reinhardt could get to, but he doesn't really have a move that he can do that Carry can't. That'll get him to a different area. And then I found that he just gets his own level. Is that it? No, that's not great. They're not even saving it. Why did he bother coming down here? Like, they didn't get anything out of that path. Okay, they're keeping the camera on the game. I would not have done that. I know I would have liked that. Huh, okay, we didn't bother going down his path. We went for those jumps. Okay, now they're going for the jump. Maybe they just forgot to hit that button there. That jump was a bit deceptive. It's like, I only made that like 50% of the time. A lot of times I would underjump that. Yeah, the one that was making me surprised because they have plenty of hearts. That is that's an expensive. Are you over here? Oh wait, can you grab onto that electric there? Is that electric to grab onto? Oh, okay, there's... I would've just tried to started jumping back, I didn't know to grab onto this. My microphone keeps popping. Is it catching the audio of this video right now? I'm gonna lower that a little bit. I hope the audio wasn't too bad. I can raise the audio for you guys, keep it low for me so it doesn't like crack the mic. No, I did think about like watching the Reinhardt playthrough, but seeing as how we were playing as Carrie yesterday, I just wanted to finish off the playthrough with Carrie. Okay, so was this just so we could go to the shop? We didn't need to use that. Alright, good to know. I mean, would I try playing it? Like, if I get a working memory card, I might play this game off stream. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't like the controls on it. But, man, it's so disappointing I couldn't finish this myself. Like, I think, what was the last game we actually did we watched or reacted to a playthrough? I think that was the third game, right? Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. And I did that strictly for the sake of time. Because I didn't think I would be able to finish all the Castlevania games within the month if I continued trying to play through that game. And seeing as how this is only like, what, the 18th? Is that right? Yeah, it's the 18th. I might have miscalculated. I could have probably spent another day or two playing Dracula's Curse and beat it. And still have time for Innocence of Lament of Innocence, which is the next Castlevania game we're going to be playing. That is going to take a while. That is a long game to play. And keep in mind, I didn't realize we were going to be finishing Dracula X. Not going to Moonlight so quickly. I didn't think we were going to beat it 2 times in 2 days. Like, I was originally planning to do it with Richter. I didn't think we could skip so much of the castle there. Like, legit, I thought we would still be playing that game today. So, I miscalculated there. But, at the very least, tonight we're finishing this stream with 64. Tomorrow, we'll start with Lament of Innocence. And, since that's a much longer game, that might take us the rest of the month to beat. If we're somehow lucky enough to finish it quickly, and still a few days left, I could at least start the Xbox 360 Castlevania game. What was it called again? The exact name? Castlevania... Did I look at it? Okay, I can't see the surname. The box is too small. Hold up. Patrice, she has such power. Only a child, but a true Fernandez, ashamed to slay her. Carrie, who are you? I am Patrice. People would call me a witch. Our mission is to restore our ruler, Count Dracula, to life. What are you saying? The power you possess would greatly help us revive the Count. I give you time to consider your choices. Lend us your power in the great work, or rot in hell for eternity. Think it over carefully. We will meet again. To restore him to his full power. Let me reach over here for... Here we go. Lords of Shadow, that's what it's called. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I got a blank on the name there. But I doubt we're going to be able to have enough time to get to that game. Definitely not enough time to beat it. Yes, I never beat Lament of Innocence, and I remember very little of that game. Like, I remember playing it, gameplay, but as far as, like, where you gotta go, because it's a real Metroidvania kind of game. So there's a lot of running around back and forth. And even if I didn't know how to, like, exactly where to go, that would take, I don't know, like, at least a week's worth of streaming, assuming I stream every day that week. Now, I didn't know you need a memory card for the N64. I thought there was like a battery backup save in the cartridges. Does it still have that? I'm gonna take a look while we're since we're waiting, since we're reacting. Like I wanted to check before, but I didn't want to risk screwing up like the save file. Like until I realized like it was already screwed up. Are those statues ever gonna come to life? Yeah, at least it looks like we're back in the castle now. Does jumping actually help you go faster? Did it, it looks shielded. I'm not seeing a battery, but it could be underneath the shield. I really don't want to take that off. I'm having trouble actually seeing in there. I know I should be reacting, not just like doing something completely, like not reacting. Look in there. I think it's just a ROM. I'm not seeing a battery backup. Because I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's not the memory card. Maybe it's like, maybe there is like a battery backup here that additionally uses the memory card. Like, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Wait, can you blow up that wall? Maybe she's gonna blow it up later? Lizard Man, you are an adventurer. I will give you some advice. To destroy the wall, you need both magical... wait, they're going way too fast. Mandragora to detonate the magical nitro. Take this key. You will... Okay, this is the part that the angry video game nerd ended up soft-locking himself. Okay, you said you need the nitro and the mandragora. Now, you're going to carry one at a time, and you got to do it in a very specific order. I forget which order you have to pick. Oh, there goes Malice. Why are you here? Wait, I thought you had escaped. Malice. This place? Escape? Say, are you going to fight Dracula? Aren't you afraid? Malice. Have you come to avenge my family? Rescue my friends? I swear it. Oh, excuse me. I will avenge your parents. Now. Impossible. Ellipses? Why? Because you are trapped. You will die like witches. Malice. All living creatures must consecrate their souls to the Dark Lord, to the kingdom of darkness, where no wretched sunlight exists. Malice, what have you been saying? I'm not paying attention. Wait, did she? Okay, she didn't pick up the nitro, because when you pick up the nitro, you're not allowed to jump or touch anything because you'll explode. So did she pick up with the mandragora? Kind of weird seeing that guy just stand on the pillar while you're walking in. It's like we caught him in a very embarrassing position. He's just upset right now. It's somewhat confident to see that this person who's very good at the game is fighting exactly how I have been fighting. in that you don't see what you're shooting. The game's not letting you see what you're fighting. You just gotta run around and let the homie take over. It doesn't seem like you need to fight, just go through the doors. Okay, so where's she gonna pick up the Mandragora? Because I assumed that room with Malice was the Nitro. Because those are those bottles on the counter. Didn't pick them up. Just like what they're doing right now, this is what I would be struggling with right now. Not the fight, but figuring out where to go. I assume this person knows where they're going, but they're not exactly rushing, because they don't need to do this combat. I mean, they're kind of rushing, but not as fast as they could be doing. Okay, I can do a statue. Oh. Okay, Bloody Tears, Rip the Song. This the blood gonna. Okay, he's coming towards her. But that's kind of creepy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to start talking to her or attacking. I think these enemies are new for Castlevania. I don't remember blood enemies like that. Wait, is she just fighting the boss, the previous boss now? Can you imagine having to do this with Reinhardt? I mean, I might watch that playthrough just to see how you're supposed to fight with that guy. Off stream, of course. We don't need to watch two playthroughs on stream. It's kind of weird that we're doing this right now, but hey, leave my memory card. Torture chamber. Okay, use the key for that. I don't recall where to get the key. Oh, this vampire man, I just noticed. So I guess the first one was the butler. Mr. DeCross? Nope, gonna hit him in the back of the head. You got purifying. Okay, so this is where they get the Mandragora. Okay, so you pick up the Mandragora first. This would have taken me a while to find. Like, I don't know how much I'll win, like, just aimlessly walking around. And that room where you talk to Malice, is that where you get the Nitro? Because you get to that room first. So naturally, you'll probably pick up the Nitro first before the Mandragora. And then you end up screwing yourself. Especially if you end up saving the game right after you pick up the Nitro. Because then, that's when you're soft-locked. Wait, didn't the angry video game there pick up the Nitro first? Or did Nitro and then said he, the soft lock? We started the game, then picked the Nitro afterwards, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. Why are you fighting him? Oh, could they not go through the door if there's an enemy? Because I've been going through doors with there's enemies around me. Maybe they need money for something, that's why they're spending time killing these guys. Set the Mandragora. Okay. So you gotta put down the Mandragora, and then you go grab the Nitro. Just running will not cause it to explode, but one jump or hit, and your story's over. It's gonna be tough. This person really likes jumping in this game. Okay, the wall the nerd was trying to blow up, I don't think it was this wall. This looks different than the wall he was trying to blow up. And the path he had to take with the nitro was way more dangerous and much longer. Unless there's multiple walls like this you gotta blow up. Hola madre, ¿cómo está? Sorry, I didn't notice you in chat. I didn't think you'd be awake by now, so I wasn't even looking at chat. So, you may not have known, the memory card that I was using for this game got corrupted again. So I lost a file. So we are currently watching a Let's Play of somebody else play the game to completion, because there's no way I'm going to start this game all over. statues of the goddess, each made of a different material. The base has an inscription. Arrange the three goddesses under the Father, the Son, and release a seal. Line up the goddesses? Yes. Oh. It would have taken me forever to figure out how to... I don't know. Yeah, I assume there was a hint, a note somewhere that gives you a hint on how to solve that they just skipped because they knew the answer already. Okay. I think that's the wall the nerd was trying to blow up right there. With the nitro. And he couldn't. So I guess technically he wasn't soft locked. He just went the wrong way. Wait a minute. I thought the wall was going to be destroyed. Maybe I jumped the gun on this. Maybe you still need to blow it up and you still got to do it in this very specific order. This person's only been hit once so far this entire session. Not saying long, just came to like it. Oh, well, I appreciate that. With this new setup, I still need to figure out a way on how to properly look at my chat. Because, my computer setup right now, it's like, the text is really small, so I really gotta lean in to my laptop to see chat. Or I can lean this way to look over my phone for chat. There's no convenient way for me to see chat right now. So I'm still working on that. So that's why I miss chat a lot. My camera, right? Crank that up a bit. So I presume they're gonna drop off the Mandragora at that big gate and then do the really long walk with the nitro. Enjoying jumping while they still can. I really don't think you need to kill those guys to open the doors. You know? Knowing me, I would have probably not realized you could have just opened that gate by clicking on it. I would have probably assumed like it was a dead end and you needed to like hit a lever or something to open up the gate. I spent like maybe an hour wandering around until I realized you could just click it. Wait, the motorcycle skeleton inside? Okay, they were like their existence is goofy to begin with, but they make more sense, quote unquote, more sense, being outdoors in this kind of right in the hallway. I'm still annoyed that there's skeletons and motorcycles in this game. Okay, like I played Rondo of Blood, and everything dealing around Maria was kind of goofy, but that's strictly like for that character, and it wasn't like a one-off kind of thing. She was just a goofy character, and playing with her led to goofy cutscenes, especially the ending. And I think that was like kind of the way the game played. It felt right in a sense. But these skeletons and motorcycles, I just feel dumb. Because it doesn't really fit the vibe of the game. Like Maria fitted the vibe of Rondo of Blood. Skeletons and motorcycles does not fit the vibe of this game, which is really kind of leaning more into like they really want to do more of a horror kind of game. I just noticed there was a dead bull there. I don't remember fighting. Was I like talking while they killed the bull? I don't remember that bull there. Or are they gonna blow up that wall and then it's gonna wake up? What do you look for? Do they just need money? I'm glad to see I'm not the only one who has trouble hitting those things. Alright, interesting, those vampires didn't respawn. And if they gotta go back through this path with the nitro, it's gonna be really tough if the enemies start respawning. Here. Alright, again, just adjusting the volume because I think the microphone keeps picking up the game sound. Wait, are there like secrets? Oh, wait. Oh, one of them woke up. Okay, sometimes they just have random money or items. Yeah, there is so much running back and forth. Now that I think about it, I think I prefer experiences in this game to let's play like this. And I'm starting to come to the realization we're probably gonna do something similar to this in Lament of Innocence. Now, Lament of Innocence is the only Castlevania game that Celia has played, and she completed that. And she told me that she was told that Lament of Innocence was the worst of the Castlevania games. I disagree. Like, although I didn't finish it for various reasons, I didn't think it was that bad. I actually enjoyed most of it, from what I remember. This game, excluding Haunted Castle, I would put as worse. I would say this game is worse than Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Oh, you can slide. Okay. I thought all you could do is walk or run. Because I know jumping is going to get her killed. Did all the crosses fix this guy? Okay, this I remember seeing from the AVGN review. But there's also a lot of clockwork gears you have to walk through. I haven't seen any of those clockwork gears yet in this game. Here we go. And if you can't jump, you just gotta keep walking it. Bet you can't use your arms to climb. Off stream, I am gonna watch the Reinhardt playthrough to see if he goes through like this kind of situation. Like, how much is different with Reinhardt? We already know that after the vampire boss fight, when you gotta go into the coffin afterwards, that coming up level is different from Karis. I don't know how much of the game is different. I'm sure they were tempted to jump the rails. Do the vampires respawn? They did not. Did they go the wrong way, or they're trying to lure somebody out? Maybe both? gonna wake up, right? Or maybe that's like if you played as Reinhardt, you get that boss fight, and it's dead because Reinhardt killed it, and Carrie could just move on past it. Nighty night, madre. They're purposely avoiding the save point. Release the magic sealed in the crystal. Yes. What did that do exactly? They didn't save it. Now they saved. They hit the wrong button before, maybe? Oh, okay, now it wakes up. Right? It's never going to get rid of that static in its fur. Why are you looking around? I mean, what else is there to see but that giant monster? I'm going to predict how this fight goes. She's going to run around with the camera, not even looking at this guy, and she's just going to keep shooting magic balls that fly behind her, hitting the guy. Then again, this is a boss fight. Maybe the camera will look at him. But then there'll be minions that pop up that they won't be able to see, and then they have to shoot and hope the... Well, okay, maybe no minions. I wonder how much damage the cross will do compared to her magic. Yeah, her magic's like taking like a couple pixels off. Fight's gonna drag on. You're barely doing damage. Eat a chicken? I guess beef works there. there has to be a trick here to make it to do some pretty good damage though, right? You just gotta wait for something. But his head is changing color. Oh no, it's just bones now. It's losing its meat. Oh wait, can you see his organs inside? They're going to so much meat. Fine. Almost got half his health. Wait, what? Wait, what? He still had over half his health left. What did I miss? Or like, did you need to wait for his ribs to be exposed to hit like a weak point and instantly kill him, maybe? Was that it? I don't get it. I mean, I'm glad the fight's over. But, I don't get what happened. What's it? Oh, actorize, okay. Actress? Okay. Have you considered your answer? Ah. But the sight of your impudent face tells me all. I will destroy Dracula. Oppose me, and I must kill you too. Wow. She's hardcore. You have power, girl. But your opponent is not me. Have you seen this character? Who? I sense a power to match my own. She was a Ferdinand's too, a warrior who came to fight the Dark Lord. We took her alive and made her a vampire. Ellipses? What are you saying? She had great spirit and struggled mightily against the curse. But now she is wholly a vampire, desperate for blood. Ah, what joy! Two cousins fighting to the death. Ha ha ha! Well, get tracking magic. Do you get the same fight with Reinhardt? Because I can see this fight having like really great significance with Carrie. Seeing as how that's like a blood relative. With Reinhardt, would you have to like? Is there like a Belmont you have to fight? Or maybe you fight Vincent, the vampire hunter, who gets turned into a vampire. I don't know if Vincent gets turned into a vampire. Easy peasy. Does this normally happen to people of her bloodline when they die? Alas, I could not save you. When I destroy Dracula, you will meet my mother in heaven. Okay, so we deactivated that crystal to turn off a seal. But what was the seal sealing? Mechanism to operate the elevator. Do you wish to operate the elevator? Yes. Powerful magic is operated. Maybe that's it. Maybe you needed to turn off the seal so you could use the elevator. If that's the case, why would you like have like a giant magic crystal like sealed away behind a wall you have to blow up to see what activates it? I've seen a shadow on the wall. This is really weird right now. What is the purpose of this stuff? It's just pooping up cubes and dropping them into an abyss. Well, these have spikes on it. Ah. Well, now at least we know they're not perfect with that platform. Man, if we were still playing, I think we'd still be struggling with the entire Mandragora Nitro situation on the first wall. Wait, they have automated turrets now? What is the time period here? Wait, are those Medusas inside those vats? Is he like genetically modifying or creating Medusas? Science key. So I'm guessing the next fight is going to be a Medusa. pretty sure we fight a Medusa in every one of these games, right? I feel like, no, that's a dead end. You gotta jump the platforms. Oh, did he just walk off that one? Marked with key 2, the Tower of Science. It is locked, but you got the science key. Or do you need the science 2 key? What's that big blob of a monster in there? They're not all Medusas. Or Gorgons. I think she could have just ignored him and kept running around the corner. What a frustrating room. Science key for this one for a torch. Science key 2. It just leave. It's just kind of game locked. It just kind of bugs me. You use science key 1 to open up a door to immediately get science key 2 key. Couldn't they just have ignored the science key 1 and just make it so you have to come over here to get that science key 2 key? You know, just change the name. You know, just work with one key. What's the point of having 2 keys? If the point of having one of those keys is to immediately get the second key. This is that kind of game lock that this game uses that I don't like. I've already lost track of where they gotta go. Like, I forget where that door was that they needed to unlock. And it kind of looks like they forgot to. But I just see I'm not the only person that gets lost in these kind of games. There we go. I'm gonna take a guess in that they didn't need this thing. Because they're not gonna die. You know, I think by reflex, they keep doing that because they expect to see a map or something. Because that's what I would end up doing. E3, okay. Now, is it just going to be like in the next room they get to? They were just here. Oh, right, they used jump buttons. I bothered destroying them. It's going to go in there anyway. Could have just gone in there. What are you contemplating? Maybe they just needed a drink. You can probably use the chicken right now. Hold it. Just in case. It's kind of a shortcut, hopefully. What's the point of that? Is that a door behind the save point? Guess we're not gonna find out. So far, it looks like that. As far as like needing to use the sun card and the moon card, it's only been like having to worry about the time of the day. It's only applied once so far, and that's meeting up with bros. Unless in this playthrough they just conveniently put that in. So there's no other way to advance. Okay, so unless conveniently they just met all the times they needed to advance in the game as they played. It seemed that Rose meeting was the only one that was important. And even then, you couldn't really use the Sun and Moon card to get to her. Yes, you still needed to, like, even if you used the Moon card, you still needed to wait an obnoxious amount of time for it to show up. This will take me forever. I'm terrible at platforming with this controller. And no save point yet. This 1 second would have taken me an entire night's worth of streaming, at least one night's worth of streaming to get through. Quite right off. I'm glad to see that they're not sliding around, because I thought that was ice and she'll be sliding around all over the place. Looks like it's just a crystal. I'm getting the munchies right now. How much more is there in this? Not too much. About 20 minutes. And I'm looking at these sections, and yeah, they're going through really fast. I know it will take me hours and hours to get through these sections. This is not a short game. Not for a first-time player. Not for a second or third-time player. doing? What was that all about? We got a cutscene. You surprised me to be able to defeat Fernandez warrior. Fernandez. It is still not too late. Give your soul and power to Dracula. It is a simple matter. Sacrifice the lives of 100 children. You don't put up much of a fight. I slew my own child to attain this power. She was really only my stepmother, but my mother gave her life to save mine. She truly loved me. She showed me happiness. Your child received no love from her mother. That's pathetic. Oh dear, you make me so sad. Looking at me just as my child did. How pitiful. I love no one in this world other than myself. I will gouge out your heart as a gift from my lord. Do you have to break through those crystals to get to work? I don't think they all pop at once. Seems like even they're getting frustrated with this fight. They just stood there sort of chucking crosses. They didn't take much damage though. Maybe the crosses is a really bad weapon for this fight. Alright, well we got him down to about a third. So far I haven't really seen any exciting boss fights in this one. Like as far as the mechanics go. Nothing interesting. Like the concepts have been pretty good, but the mechanics of the boss fight, man. Hopefully one more does it. Although I think it might be two more. Yeah, now it's one more. Easy peasy. It can't be. You have defeated me. 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 Oh, she got ugly. Oh, she got dead. Oh, she got shattered. I have the power to subdue Dracula himself. You had no chance. She's confident in herself. Dracula knows this. He used you merely to delay me. Dracula, Prince of Evil. Only you can I never, I didn't do that. Forgive. So, she hasn't fought Death yet. I haven't fought a Medusa yet. But seeing as how time's almost up, probably, what was that about? Probably on her way to fight Dracula. And she's doing her little hype-up dance. Not even saving it. That much confidence. Clock tower. It's gonna be filled with Medusa heads, isn't it? Yep, there was Medusa head. So far, I've only seen them in one part of the game. That's pretty early on when you get into the villa. And then that was it. I didn't remember seeing them anywhere else until we got here. The clock tower. It does kind of bug me how you need like a quest important, story important items in generic torches. Because it does kind of force you to have to like break every single one of them. Because you don't know which is just going to be, oh, this is a jewel. Or something like that. Or, oh, this is like an extremely important item you need to advance in the story. Because that happened to us earlier. We needed a key for the storeroom. And okay, technically you don't need a storeroom to advance, but you need to save. But you needed to break a very specific torch to get to it. And like a seemingly unimportant torch, and I just kept running past it. Because I was like, I have full on quests, I don't really need anything, I don't want to keep my weapon. Nope. I needed that to get to the key. Like, it makes more sense to have, like, the items just kind of, like, just being out and about. So you don't need to, like... So you don't feel like you're required to hit every single torch. She trying to do... Okay, she got the clock tower key 3, so I guess she was supposed to do that. Are there going to be any more Medusa heads, or was it just that one? Like, I don't believe I'm actually complaining about the lack of Medusa heads. Like in every other game, they're such a pain in the butt. Like one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Here, they're kind of non-existent. Oh, it's gonna be the Dracula fight. Going up the big staircase. We're in a generic room. but no torches so you could refill your supplies. I've been waiting for you, for this. At last, we reached the climax. Oh, it's the merchant. We haven't seen Vincent, like, for a while. I have come to take my leave. But first, there's a small thing I require from you. Your soul. That scroll you have used so often, did you read what it says? It's written in ancient demon script, but technically we don't have it. It's on the floor. Impossible to read. What is written is thus. You have agreed to a contract with Satan. Borrowed over 30,000 gold pieces and your soul is forfeit. You have taken far more than this amount. I now enforce the contract. Your soul is mine. Wait, so if you never buy any items, do you just avoid this fight? This fight would be like nearly impossible for me. Oh wait, no, he's actually came down, so he would have been able to get hit. Wait, where's his health bar? Was that it? Oh no, cutscene after that? Kinda disappointed. Oh, here's Vincent. I warned you. It does not do to treat vampires lightly. Oh wait, Vincent's a vampire. Your weak skills will be no help to an experienced vampire hunter. I forget the voice I gave him yesterday. Okay, when I said you had to fight like vampire Vincent, like that wasn't a free watch. I didn't know he actually turned into a vampire. So it doesn't really seem like to take much to kill him. And yeah, he's trying to throw purple holy water. Oh, now he's just freaking out, just throwing his entire stash. And no save points in between. Oh, there we go. That's nice of the developers. Eh? This is filled with mist. Vampires can't turn into mist, except for those that did. Mary, oh, worm, you dare oppose the power of darkness? It is death you seek. Oh, is it death you seek? No, I don't think we get that boss fight. Yeah, just take your time, buddy. As you wish. Come, I will tear you up. I will tear you limb from limb. How many phases is this actually going to have? Is there only 2 phases like in most games? Or will he have a 3rd phase? Okay, we see that he does a fireball attack, but is he going to do like big, black, burning orbs? Like, with the exception of that, like, that circle ring thing he's doing, his moveset and attack patterns are very similar to previous games, but just in 3D form. There has to be a second form. So you thought you had won? To save the world is not so simple. Miserable creature, how dare you oppose my evil might? Darkness will rule. Die, weak fool. No. Phase 2? Oh. It's pretty disappointing. I wanted to see like the demon form. Fernandez warrior, mother, were you watching? Malice! I'm telling you, that's Dracula. He's possessed that kid somehow. Is Dracula dead? Yes. He can never come back to life again. Well, in 100 years he will. Well... This is like the 10th time this happened. That truly depends upon what people do. Say, Carrie? When we get back to the village, will you marry me? What? Please, Carrie, do say yes. But this is so sudden. I'll make you happy, I promise. But we are both too young. It's far too soon to get married. Well then, when we grow up, we'll be married. Malice, you'll become a brave man. Whatever. Yes, whatever happens, I'll protect you. This is weird. Is that so? Well, no, you must promise now. What will you say you will be my bride? Oh, he's being kind of pushy there. Oh, well, you don't capitulate. When you grow up, I will be your bride. Is that alright? She's lying to you, boy. Yes, very good. And now we have a binding contract. Oh, wait, what? What? Did you... No. Oh, no. That's Dracula. Oh, nothing. Binding contract. Wait a minute. In Castlevania Bloodlines, Dracula has a niece. Hold up. Wait. Let's stop this. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. So, hey, we got the ending, we got a ending, and man, there was a lot more to that game than I thought. When I saw the video first, and I just fast forwarded to where we left off, it's like, oh, we got halfway through the game, really? Not realizing that the rest of the game would have taken us, if the memory card worked, maybe at least a week, because I would have gotten so lost trying to figure that out. And but hey, it's over. I'm glad I don't have to keep using this controller. It might be heresy, but I think this is one of the worst controllers ever made for a gaming console. I hate it. But maybe the memory card being faulty was a blessing in disguise. I still feel like I got ripped off. I would still prefer this thing to work. But this means starting tomorrow, we could begin Lament of Innocence, assuming my PlayStation 2 works. Originally, I was planning on using my PlayStation 3 with its backwards compatibility to play the game. But the disk drive is so old, it's kind of dying. It works with PlayStation 3 games, but it no longer reads PlayStation 2 or 1 games. From what I read, I need to replace the drive, but I cannot find a fat PlayStation 3 disk drive. Only the slim. So I'm probably not going to get that fixed anytime soon. I do have a PlayStation 2, but that disk drive is also dying. It barely works. I do have a hard drive in there, and I did install Lament of Innocence. I got the disc. Okay, I legit got the disc. Nothing illegal going on. But I installed it on the hard drive there, knowing that the disk drive was dying. So I might be able to, as long as the drive survives, because it's an old drive. Want to know how old the drive is? It's 80 gigabytes large. And I got that back when 80 gigabytes was a lot. That's how old it is. If for some reason that doesn't work, Stilia does have an extra PlayStation 2 back in storage. I need to clean it up. I don't know if it works. It's I don't even know if slim's the right word. It's like a very small slim, like the slim of a slim PlayStation 2. And might resort to that and use the disc if all my other options don't work out. But that's a problem for tomorrow. Right now, I get the munchies. I'm gonna get a snack, and I'm too awake to go to sleep. I had a really long nap, so I'm probably just gonna chill out for a few more hours before getting to bed. But I hope you all enjoyed. The link to that playthrough down below. So check that out if you like. And later.